Welcome to Techi. In this video we will see how to access Ubuntu server from Windows via SSH key so that we do not have to put the password again and again. So let's go to the server and see how we can configure it. So right now I am into the MobiXterm. Let me try to connect to the Ubuntu server, and you can see I am connected to the Ubuntu server. This is my Ubuntu server and the user is Jack. And if you see the IP address, this is 192.168.12.44, and this is my DC server. And here if we try to ping that server, you can see we are able to ping that. So we have a network connection between both the machines. Let me close this and I will open the PowerShell. So now we have to generate the SSH key, and I will run this command and I will hit enter. Now the SSH key is located in this path. You can see this is the path for the SSH key, and I will hit enter. And now it's asking for the password, empty for no password. So I don't want the password. I will just hit the enter again, and it has created my SSH key in that location. So if you want to see the location, this is the location for our public key. And if you want to check that inside our computer, we can go to the C drive inside the users, administrator, SSH. Here we have that public key. So let me close this, and in order to open that key, I will run this command, and this is open here. This is the text we have that in our public key file. So this text has to be pasted on the Ubuntu server. So I have a SSH connection to my Ubuntu server. So let me try to connect to the Ubuntu server via the SSH. So I will type SSH, username that is Jack, and the IP address of my Ubuntu server. It asking to type the yes to proceed further. So let me type yes, and I will put the password for my Ubuntu server, and you can see we are connected via the SSH. You can see the IP address. This is for the Ubuntu server, that is 44. And now I will try to create the directory in the path, that is this path, like inside the SSH folder. Also I will set the permission for that. So chmod 700 SSH. So now let's try to edit the file, and in order to edit this file, so this was the command like nano SSH authorized key here. So I have to edit this, and I will paste that key here. So I will copy it from here and I will paste it here, and after that I will press Ctrl O to save the file and Ctrl X to exit out of it. So the file has been saved there. Let me clear the screen now, and now let's try to set the permission for that file. This is the command we have to run to set the permission. Now let's restart the SSH service, and I will run this command like sudo systemctl restart the SSH, and it's asking for the password. I will type my password here, and the service is started successfully. So let me try to check the status of the SSH service, and I will say status SSH. You can see it is active and running, and it is disabled on the startup. So we can try to enable it on the startup as well. And I have run this command like sudo systemctl enable SSH. Now if I check the status again, I will run the same command again, and now you can see it is active, running, and it is enabled on the startup. Let me clear the screen again, and now here let's try to exit out of this, and I will type exit. So now we are exit, and now I will try again with the SSH user Jack @IP of the Ubuntu server. So at this time it will not prompt for the password. You can see we are connected without the password, and if we see the cd etc, we are logged into our etc directory, and this is from the inside the Ubuntu. We can see the IP address. This is 44, that is a Ubuntu server. So this way you can generate the SSH key from Windows machine and copy to the Ubuntu Linux server and access it through the SSH key instead of password. I hope the video was informative. Let's meet in a next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new content.